Hello everyone, my name is Rio from Japan, and I'm currently living in Melbourne, Australia with my Italian girlfriend. We are both immigrants and trying to get a permanent visa here. As I mentioned in my community post, I've decided to change my upload schedule to once every 2 weeks. Right after I posted, I received some encouraging comments like this. Thank you so much. Recently, my placement started again. I've talked about placement in previous videos, but in my current course, we have 3 placements in total, lasting about 2 months altogether, and this is my second one. Just like last time, I'll be working full-time for 3 weeks, Monday to Friday, with no pay. Because of that, I have to reduce my hours at the Japanese restaurant, which means I can't save as much money for my second year tuition. But honestly, more than the financial side, this time it was mentally tough. In December, we had a long university break, so all I needed to focus on was work, studying for IELTS, and YouTube. Life felt relatively slow and manageable. In my previous video, I wasn't feeling well, and it turned out into a much darker vlog than usual. But if you watch the one before that, you'll see that I was finally able to upload my first kind of sparkly nerd vlog. But once placement starts, my weekdays are spent working full-time at the kindergarten. On weekends, I work at the restaurant, and in whatever free time I have left, I work on university reports, study for IELTS, and make YouTube videos. Thinking about going back to that lifestyle made me anxious, and I ended up feeling strangely low. Sometimes I worry too much about the future and end up wasting the present. I don't like that about myself. And then I start thinking about how I can change, can't find an answer, and end up not liking myself even more. For this placement, I'm in charge of 1-year-olds. Every day there's nap time, and their sleeping faces are just purely adorable. They play with all their energy, laugh, cry, and fall asleep every single day. They live fully in the moment without thinking about what comes next. And seeing them makes me think that I used to be like that too. Have you ever experienced the holiday blues? Let me know in the comments. Sorry for starting the video on such a heavy note. But even in this kind of life, there are still things I enjoy. During placement, we get a 1-hour lunch break. And to save money, I eat as much of the kindergarten's leftover lunch as I can, grab a cookie from the staff room, and then take a 20-minute nap in my car. There's an underground parking lot, so it's dark, cool, and quiet. That short moment of silence makes me really happy. Today is Friday, and I finally finished my first week of placement. I'm back home now. Because I'm still getting used to the new environment, I find myself being extra careful all day, and it's honestly a little exhausting. I take a shower, make some green tea, and relax a bit while watching Leah and Taro. Parakeets move in such funny ways. It's surprisingly entertaining just to watch them. I think everyone needs at least one moment like this every day. For dinner, Giulia and I eat some leftovers, and tonight it's udon. Because of our work schedules, we only get to eat dinner together a few times a week. That's why moments like this mean a lot to me. I'm truly grateful to Giulia for always listening to me, no matter what I want to talk about. Today is a full work day. Working at a familiar place is always comforting. Everyone in the kitchen is an immigrant, and each of them is just trying their best to survive. Sometimes I get comments like this. But I want to say this with confidence. They are freaking hardworking people. And I'm not sure if this is the right way to say it, but because we are all struggling in similar ways, they give me energy and somehow lift my spirits. Tonight, I'm making curry udon. I eat curry rice sometimes, but since coming here, I can't remember the last time I had curry udon. For someone who grew up in Japan, udon is just as important as rice. Today's lunch. いただきます。In life, I've noticed that sometimes before starting something, you feel super anxious, but once you actually begin, it turns out to be really fun. And the opposite can happen too. Something you are really looking forward to might not be fun at all once you start it. After all, it may be wiser not to just think about which choice is better. This time, I felt unusually anxious at first, but I hope that by the end of the placement, I'll be able to look back and laugh about it